Welcome back. I'm Madeline Stewart. Annual enrollment for Medicare is upon us. It's so important to figure out which plan is right for you. So here to break it down for us is Brian Spencer, a licensed Medicare specialist. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us why you're so passionate about helping people pick out the right Medicare plan for them.
Well, thank you, Madeline, for asking that question. It's really kind of funny. I feel pretty blessed because the first policy I ever wrote was with my own grandmother.
Wow.
God rest her soul. Mary Hendricks in Little Mountain. She was trying to help out a family member, me, and wanted me to come over and check out the policy that she had. She felt like it was paying a little too much money for her Medicare supplemental policy, so we switched her over, saved her a lot of money, even added life insurance coverage to her supplemental plan. So we walked out of there, her having more coverage, saving money, and it was just a great sense of satisfaction. And I realized that she cannot be the only one in South Carolina who's overpaying and doesn't have the best policy available to them. So with that, every time I leave someone's home, the satisfaction coming from that is something that I really treasure.
Now, in this time of annual enrollment, what are some key dates that people should keep in mind?
Well, today is October the 1st, so if you want to know any information about specific plans, you can start to do that now and begin the homework process. Can't accept any enrollments or any applications at this time, but beginning on October 15th, that's when you can officially enroll for the following year, January of 2025. That time period runs from October 15th to December the 7th, and that does seem like a little bit of time to perform what seems to be a relatively simple task. But remember, it's football season, the weekends get taken up a little bit, Thanksgiving comes, and that time disappears before you know it.
Yes.
So it's real important to get in touch with me as soon as possible. We'll put you on the calendar and have this done before December 7th.
Now, I know that there are some changes coming to prescription drug plans. What should people take into account when they're, working with Medicare in this time when it comes to prescription drugs?
Well, the Inflation Reduction Act has caused all of the prescription plans to change drastically, as you said. So from a functional standpoint, it's really just like every other year. You need to contact us and have us review your medications and find your best plan. There's good news and bad news. There's a lot of caps in these plans. However, the premiums may be jumping up semi-significantly on these plans. So always just check with us, and whatever plan suits you best for 2025, we'll get you in that.
There are a lot of changes that happen every year with Medicare. How do you stay on top of all of this?
Well, South Carolina requires all agents to take 24 hours of continuing education, which includes ethics training. But specifically with Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans, each carrier has their own specific product testing and certification. And we're glad September it's over as Palmetto Medicare, because there's been a lot of work to get us ready for the upcoming annual election period. And we're ready for that, and we can speak expertly to anyone who calls us and asks us questions.
So these are obviously very valuable services that you provide. What do you charge for these, and how do people get in touch with you?
Well, there's no fee whatsoever for contacting Palmetto Medicare. No charge whatsoever to ask us questions, for us to do a little homework for you, none of that at all. As a matter of fact, any client of Palmetto Medicare is going to have a donation made in their name to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and we're very proud of that.
If people want to learn more, where should they go?
They can visit my website, palmetto-medicare.com, or they can give me a call, or they can find me on Facebook.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Brian, for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We'll be right back on Soda City Living after this.